My name is Garrod Hardy. As an executive coach, I work a lot with people who are planning for retirement. The purpose of the Second Life Questionnaire is to get you thinking about your goals and plans for your retirement. In retirement, we get 2,000 extra hours of free time, so it's very important that we plan both mentally and financially for it. You may draw a blank in some of the questions, and that's okay. In this video, we'll help you dig deeper and come up with the answers. So the second question is asking you to think about what would you do if you had more time? What are you going to do when you get to that retirement stage? And that can be a daunting question, and a lot of times we can freeze when we get a question like that because it's so big. But let's break it down. Typical weekend where you're in control of your time. What are the things you like to do? What are the things you want to do? Who are the people you want to be with? Or imagine somebody was to say to you first thing in the morning of a given day, you don't have anything to do today, your work is covered, you have nothing to do, it's your day. What's the first thing that comes into your mind of what you might want to do with that day? That's where we want you to start thinking about what you're going to do with this extra time. So the third question is asking you to think about your typical day. And the reason the question is asked like that is if we were to ask you to think about your life, it's very, very big. But if we chunk it down to 24 hours, it's much easier to deal with that question. And some other things to consider in that question might be the people that will be involved with you on that day. What sort of things will you be doing in your home? What sort of things might you be doing outside of your home? What are the things you've really enjoyed doing in work that you might want to bring back into your typical day when you're retired? Those activities that give you joy. So the fourth question is about dreaming. Some of us are natural dreamers, some of us are challenged by the concept of having to dream. So let's just rephrase the question. Let's just daydream for a minute. Let's not analyse, let's not critique. Let's just think about the first things that come into our mind when we think about what might I be doing when I'm retired. Or to frame it another way, if there were no limitations there, if there were no physical limitations, no emotional limitations, no financial limitations, what things come to mind? Those will give us some insights into what we might want to be doing when we retire. Question 5 is asking us to consider these extra 2,000 hours we're going to get upon retirement. For some of us we're excited, for some of us it's daunting. And the purpose of the question is to help us explore both sides. Some of us are naturally optimistic about this opportunity, some of us are more concerned about it, but we need to explore both sides so we can get a balanced view of what this might mean. So question 6 is asking us to consider work in the context of retirement, work we might want to maintain, if any, things we might want to do, skills we might want to continue using, skills we might want to develop that we haven't used before, opportunities we want to explore. Some people will consider a second career, community organisations we might want to work with. Do we want to volunteer? What are the types of things we might be doing during retirement? So whatever it is we do, finding new ways to keep ourselves occupied in retirement is going to be very important. So question 7 is asking us to consider the people we're going to be spending our retirement with. For some of us that's a very easy question to ask, and for others it's more difficult. But some questions we might want to consider would be neighbours, friends, family, are they retiring around the same time? What types of people, what types of initiatives do we like to be involved in? Are there local initiatives where there will be like-minded people? What sort of things are happening in my community? What percentage of my time do I want to spend alone? What percentage of my time do I want to spend with others? It's very important to get the balance right in our retirement. Question 8 is the final question in our Second Life Questionnaire, and it's been designed to pull all of our thoughts together. It's to help each individual prioritise uniquely for themselves where they're going to focus their time, their energy and their resources. You don't need to share your answers with your financial advisor. However, the clearer the vision you have of your second life, the easier it'll be to work with your financial advisor to achieve it.